that, guys. This equation, I told you in the directions that I'd give you an example of how to solve using quadratic formula for all of those critical value parts. So this is what we're going to do here. When I factor this, it's the same. Negative 63, my sum is negative 2, so it's these values that are going to be negative. 2 doesn't go in, 3 goes in, negative 21 times, and then you don't see anything else until 7 and negative 9. So that's going to give you negative 2. So you get x plus 7, x minus 9. Now, coordinates of the intercepts, I want to use the quadratic formula instead of the average of this, just to see if I get the same thing. So here, I'm going to do x equals, my a is 1, my b is negative 2, my c is negative 63. So opposite of b is 2 plus or minus the square root of 2 squared, which is 4, minus 4 times 1 times negative 63, all over 2 times 1. So that's going to give me 2 plus or minus the square root of 4 minus negative 252, all over 2. Well, this part right here becomes plus, which is 256. So I get x equals 2 plus or minus the square root of 256 divided by 2, which is a perfect square. 2 plus or minus 16 over 2. So now I can find each one separate. So x equals 2 plus 16 over 2, which is 18 over 2, which is 9, which matches up with that. The other one is x equals 2 minus 16 over 2, which is negative 14 over 2, which is negative 7, which matches up with that. So my x-intercepts are going to be 9, 0, and negative 7, 0. The next part is going to be the equation for the axis of symmetry. That's that first part in the notes from yesterday. X equals opposite b over 2a. Opposite of b is 2 over 2 times 1, which is going to equal 1. So x equals 1 is the equation for the axis of symmetry. To find the coordinates for the vertex, I'm going to erase some of this so I can scroll up. This won't scroll with me. So when I scroll up, here we go. All of this stuff, the equation for the axis of symmetry comes up here with it. And then my coordinates for the vertex, I'm going to have to take that x equals 1 and find f of 1, which is 1 squared, minus 2 times 1 minus 63, which gives me 1 minus 2 minus 63, which is negative 64. So I get 1, negative 64. And the coordinates, I spelled that wrong, for the y-intercept is just your constant term, 0, negative 63. So I didn't need a quadratic formula for that. So this one, use that quadratic formula part. This one, use that quadratic formula part. And what the directions are is to choose 3 out of the packet to do just like this, using your quadratic formula rather than taking the averages of your x-intercepts to find your x-axis of symmetry and then your vertex. So try using that just as some extra practice for that, and we'll see how you do on Monday. Have a good weekend, guys.